Good morning. Today we're here with Claire Daniels, Chief Executive Officer at Triomedia. Good morning, Claire.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you please introduce yourself and Triomedia?
Yes, so as you've already done a good job of saying, so my name's Claire Daniels. I'm the CEO at Trio, and Triomedia is a digital marketing agency. We've been going for about 4.5 years now. The company was actually founded by other people. I wasn't involved right at the point of inception, but within a year I came in and got involved in the business on a consultancy element, and then ended up buying out the founding directors and taking the mantle a couple of years ago. So what we do at Triomedia is we're a fully integrated digital marketing agency. So we do website design and build, SEO, PPC, social media, doing a lot more video content now, and that's become very much a core part of our service offering, as obviously it's such a huge part of digital marketing now. And I used to always say, and we do everything else in between, but what we're really trying to do is like focus and specialize now on the areas that we are really good at. So it's probably those that I've just listed out there.
I was on your website late last night, actually, and I just find the information you have there is very interesting. Also the blog. Now, one of the things that caught my eye was we're not like other marketing agencies. What makes you differ from your competitors?
So that kind of slogan came to mind when it was actually, I was looking at rewriting our Instagram bio and thinking, what do I say? What's going to make us stand out? Like, you know, what does make us different? I was like, we're just not like anyone else. And there's a number of things that I think make us different. So first of all, my background is in client-side marketing. So I've been sat on the other side of the table managing agency relationships. So I know what it's like to deal with agencies. And actually, I don't feel a lot of agencies are very customer centric in the service that they deliver. You know, obviously as marketers, we all know the importance of customer experience, but then sometimes that falls down in the service that you deliver to others. Yes. So we're very focused on the customer experience and going above and beyond for our customers, like communication being so important. We're very results driven. We will always do what is best for the client. And then paired with that, we do it with a highly driven, motivated and passionate team. And, you know, again, everyone probably claims to have this, but the way the team of people at Trio work together is exceptional. Like we even have our own little inside joke of we're all so close. It was our little hashtag after we went out and celebrated our 4th birthday. But honestly, that the people are so committed to the work they do and so committed to what we deliver for our clients. You know, obviously we're very experienced at what we do. We have a great knowledge in the industry, but I would expect that any other agency can have that and deliver that as well. But yeah, I think it really comes down to the experience that we offer our clients, and that's what makes us different.
I think the human touch is very important, and I think you guys are doing that perfectly. Just going back to another blog that I read on your website is the digital industry in Yorkshire is enjoying the fastest UK regional growth. That's very interesting. Can you please tell us some more about your insights to the industry in Yorkshire?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously we're seeing loads of companies coming up to Yorkshire to now work. Channel 4 have moved here, which is huge for the area, and we're just seeing a lot of digital growth. Sky have been based here for a while. There's a lot of tech companies in Leeds. It's also, you know, it was always the rivalry initially between London as the southern hub for digital, but then it was like, is the northern hub Manchester or is it Leeds? And I think Leeds is really kind of leveling up in terms of being like, no, absolutely, we are the place for growth. If you go check out our blog for anyone that's looking, you know, going into those insights a little bit more of how much money is invested in the tech sector. I mean, up to 29.4 billion, which was the year before was 11.5 billion invested in the UK tech sector, and 9 billion of that is invested outside of London. So there's a huge opportunity for growth up north. I actually personally as well run a podcast called the North Star Podcast, and we're very driven around highlighting how much great stuff there is going on in the north and celebrating northern businesses. So yeah, massive opportunity there. And then we just look as well at the past couple of years and the amount of growth in the digital sector generally that there's been. You know, when the pandemic hit, obviously as any business owner, the potential impact of what that could be and not knowing where things would go. But actually the amount of businesses that recognised, well, one of the only ways they could now speak to their customers was through digital channels. So the rise in digital media, digital marketing. In 2020, TikTok was the most downloaded app every year, except for in April 2020, it was Zoom, because obviously everyone was suddenly working from home. And in November 2020, it was WhatsApp, because they released an update and everyone had to re-download the app. But every other month in 2020, TikTok was the most downloaded app. So you can start seeing the rise of these digital platforms and how people are choosing to use technology. And obviously for a digital agency such as ourselves, that gives us a great opportunity to capitalize on.
Absolutely. Just in general, where do you see Triomedia in the next couple of years, and what would you need to actually get there?
So we've actually just been through a session the end of last year. I did a strategy session with the whole team. I really think it's important to get all your people involved in that. So I'm not telling them where we're going, you know, we're deciding together. I need to know they can be as ambitious as I can in the growth they foresee for the company, because they're going to be involved in delivering it. So we sat down and we really went through where our growth is coming from. Over the past 2 years, we've had year-on-year growth of 40%. So we forecasted for that to continue over the next couple of years. So we've got very clear financial targets that we intend on achieving. Later this year, we're actually moving offices because we've outgrown our current office space. So we're moving to a new office in Chapel Allerton that will give us the room to expand into as the business continues to grow. It also has a studio, which has been a very important part of our search, because video is just continuing to rise and we need a studio for filming dedicated videos and content like that. And then we're looking at also having more presence in other cities. So the majority of our work is within Yorkshire, but then we do have a little hub of clients in London as well. So we want to make more of our expansion into London. We're doing a couple of events this year in London that will help us get our name out there more. And then, just continuing to grow and really putting Trio on the map as a name that people are considering working with when they're looking for a new digital marketing partner. You know, we've not been around that long compared to the other big hitters that are in Leeds. So it's about building our brand. I think our branding is great, if I may say so myself. I think all branding is subjective, but what we do really well is how we've positioned our company and how we put out there what we do, and you really get the vibe of the people that work here. So just continuing to do that, really putting Trio on the map, and expanding nationwide and expanding in the clients that we're working with and supporting.
Fantastic. Well, first of all, thank you very much for today. It looks amazing what you've been doing. And please, if you would like to know more on how Triomedia could potentially assist you, please contact Claire Daniels directly at the website.
Thank you.